Hello and welcome to tonight's What in the World is Going On in the World. We have a lot to get through, so let's jump straight into it. Our first headline is one that you're probably very familiar with. Trump had an assassination attempt on his life, but lived as it was 'tis but a scratch on his ear. We know that from passages such as Daniel 4 verse 17 states that God is in control of all the nations and will give the leadership to whomsoever he will. At the moment, Trump looks like he will win this year's election, so keep your eyes peeled for that as Trump looks to move towards leading the country. The next headline that we're going to have a look at is that Israel has struck a Houthi-held city in Yemen. Now, why we find this so important is that ancient Dedan, according to Ezekiel 38, is actually Yemen. Yemen at this point in time is not in allegiance with Israel, but we know that Ezekiel states that Yemen will be with Israel when Russia invades. So perhaps a torrent of Israeli missiles holds the key to subduing the Houthi band. But however this takes place, we know that God is in control and will bring about his will and purpose, however he deems necessary. So watching how Yemen looks to join Israel and fight alongside them. Hamas's political chief has been killed. Now, why we find this so interesting is, yes, this is important as Hamas is against Israel at this current time, but we understand that this is simply a consequence of their own actions. God states that whoever touches Israel touches the apple of God's eye, as they are his peculiar people. And we know that Joel 3 verse 4 simply states and explicitly states that the coasts of Palestine will be rendered recompense upon their own head due to their own actions. It looks like a new leader is on the way, but we know how that will end. Now, the next video, yes, it's a video, is an absolute cracker. Apologies for those who have already seen it. It was too good not to share. Thanks, Pop. This video contains Bible prophecy in action and has actually unfolded this week. Take a look.
Kasi ulit matigil siya ako vibe.
Events are developing very interestingly. I mentioned in my analysis that if the war starts, Russia will be with Iran. We know this from Ezekiel 38 that Iran will be with Russia who comes from the north. We know this, that the scripture cannot be broken. The prophecies that God has proclaimed will unfold to be true and come to pass. All we have to do is wait. 4. There will come a time when Yahweh will roar out of Zion and utter his voice from Jerusalem, and the heavens and the earth shall be shaken. But Yahweh will be the hope of his people and the strength of the children of Israel. So I hope you found that interesting. That is what's going on in the world today.